external.
Okay? Alright, what we're going to do here is look at an alternative method of defense from the knife. We're still going to use our traditional bursting, but instead of identifying whether the knife is up or down and having to make this decision on the run, even if it's on the inside, there's 3 different decisions I have to make. It's very difficult. By keeping this hand up for anything straight, for anything bent, and this hand down for anything straight or anything bent, when we put them together, I nickname this the default position. It's a bit like going for a low stab all the time. Even if it comes high, this stays out. It doesn't get involved. It stays out. So I'm going to burst in and I'm going to wrap the reference point. Comes high, burst in, wrap the reference point. Comes low, burst in, wrap the reference point. If this hand is a grab and stab, if I'm on the inside and he pulls me in, it's exactly the same. As he stabs, secure the reference point. However, if it's on the outside, come slow, and I can't get to it, I need to bring this arm across and shut this out. So I'm back on the inside. So when he grabs and stabs, I bring this around and I still get back to this reference point. So a little drill you practice, put this hand just and get back inside. And get back inside. And get back inside. When he grabs and stabs, I get back inside, get the reference point. Okay? Okay, now we're just going to have a look at what we do when we get to the reference point. Most of the time we'll have this underhook. We can also have a double underhook. We can have an over-under. We can even have what I call a helio lock. It doesn't really matter, but the most common one from the default position will be this. Now the problem with this is he'll sometimes try and pry his hands out. He'll pull this and I'll lose it again. The best way to stop it is to attack straight away. So rather than getting in here and securing it, make sure it's perfectly secure, and then beginning my attack series, it's a lot better while securing it to hit and keep it moving. This makes sure that he has less control over this hand. He doesn't try and pry it back as quick because he's too busy defending. If it's not sort of working and it feels it slipping slowly and it gets to about here, rather than letting it go completely, I can then turn into the Russian 2-on-1 and use my ear and my hand to bring it in tight again and reposition it very strong again. Then I can move back up and attack. And the third one is a bailout. If I'm grabbing it from the reference, I'm trying all my attacks. I'm hitting, I've come in, I've hit, and I'm trying to, and I go this and it's slipping. As he pulls really hard, I simply just push off. And we'll do that slowly again. As I feel him pushing out, I just push off. I've got to bail out it. I'm going to get hurt. Okay. Okay, now with using the default position and picking up the reference point, we're just going to put it under some pressure. Gerry's going to try and go as hard as he can and kill me. And it won't work 100%, but we'll give it a shot. Okay.
Fucking problem, man.
Back off,
what
man.
The fuck?
Back the
Don't
fuck
fucking tell me.
Back off.
Fuck off. Alright, man. What the fuck are you looking at?
Back off.
Back fucking off.
Back off.
Off what?
Back off.
Fuck off. How you doing?
Back off, man.
What? Don't fucking speak to me.
Back
Don't
off.
fucking cut.
Back off.
Fuck off.
Back off. As you can see, it's hard work. Okay. Okay, we're just going to look at some fine detail regarding securing this reference point. It's basically a wrestling skill. We don't want any space. The same way, if he's wrestling with me and there's any space between my head and his head, I can make space. I can pull my hand in and make space. If he grabs my waist, I can make space. Anytime I can use something, if he grabs my leg, anytime I can make space, okay? So with the knife, anytime he bursts in with the default and grabs my arm, if he leaves some space, I'm coming back out. Okay? Again, one, hold it tight. Any space, even here, here, even here. It's still a leverage point. So what you have to do is when you've come in, doesn't matter whether you hit here, all the way, but we're trying in a perfect world to bounce this off, cause a bit of problem to break his structure and the pain, but we then eat this little bit of space up. We don't hold it here. We eat this up very tight. Then when we're consolidated, we attack. Okay? So it looks a bit, I come in, I'm in, very tight. He can play around here with this, but the damage is again minimal. And I'm also shucking him. As he touches my back with a knife, I'm also lifting this up, which pulls his head down.